Okay, very busy day here. I'm gonna rush this. I got like 1,000 videos to make, but so you have an HK45 compact, and you're like, dude, I need a light for this thing because not a whole lot fits it, but I don't want a compact light. The only two choices I know of is a TLR H1 or TLR 1HL, blah, and the no, I can't think of the other one right now. Viridian, the Viridian. The Viridian drops right on. The TLR needs a slight modification, and what you need to do is, if I can do this, take the Glock key out, then get the 1913 key, and it's going to need modified, just this key, because it's going to fit, get a pointer here, it's going to fit in this back cavity. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So first of all, we need to get a measurement. So the cavity in here is roughly like about a 1/4 inch. And so the bottom piece of this key is roughly 400. So what you're going to do is this side of the key, this side here, we're going to have to take 200 off of. That thickness, what we have to play with is, wouldn't you know it, 217. So that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to trim this. If I can get this to focus. You're going to have to trim this off until it fits down in there. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'll be right back. And I'll show you how this is going to work. Okay. So I'm back from modifying the key, and I just want to one more time let you know this cavity is where the key must go, and this key will come out. Now, here is the 1913 key, and you can see that I thin that out. You'll also notice just a shad too much and that wall broke. But it's no big deal because I wanted the absolute snuggest fit. And you just take this key, and there you go. See, it fits nice and snug. It popped into place. The last time I made it a little bit too small, too thin, but that popped into place. And then this key will come out. So just kind of back that off. I'm gonna raise you up just a little bit, and then bring this down just a little bit. But we'll back this screw out, and then okay, then there, that comes off, and that's what you will have. Yes, you won't have the bolt in there. It will be an empty hole. you could, for example, take one of the other included keys, such as the Smith & Wesson, the TSW99. You could take this key and just shim it smooth, shave it smooth, and just make a plug block, which is probably what I'm going to do to fill that and put the screw in. And that way that area is not open. But moving on. So now you notice that falls right into place. It's only going to hit the very last slot, but it's better than nothing. So it falls into place, and then you just tighten it as normal. And there you go. How to modify a TLR1 to fit your HK45 compact. I'm going to modify this plug block real quick, this TS99. I'll get it assembled, I'll come back, I'll have the gun and the light all assembled to show you. So, real quickly, I took that key and just took my knife and cut that tab off, and then go into the Glock key, and there's a nut that you're just going to want to catch, and then take that nut, shove it in there, shove it in the slot, this might be a pain. Might have to do this upside down. There. And then thread this screw back in. Okay, now I'm going to have to rearrange you just a bit. Okay, so that's all done. Now you see we have a nice plug to fill that gap in. And go ahead, mount that on, tighten this up, rock solid. And there you go. It wouldn't hurt maybe to use a coin or something to maybe just snug that a shad. But there you go. I mean, this thing's ready to roll. I will get some photographs. I'll post up some images to show you, because I know it's kind of crowded on this iPhone on the bench, but But that's how you do it. And now that I have a light, the next video coming up is a holster. But this is how you modify the TLR 1 or 2 to work with your HK45 compact.